Hello children, we will be taking Standard 6 Geography Lesson 1 Map Reading. This is the second part of the video. Now we will see the different kinds of maps. On the basis of the contents, maps are divided into political maps, physical maps and thematic maps. Now what is political map? The maps which shows the countries of the world and also it shows the international boundaries, cities, states and towns. Now what is physical maps? The physical map shows the physical features of the earth like mountains, rivers, plateaus, coastal areas and water bodies. Thematic map. It represents the particular features like vegetation of an area, distribution of minerals, industries, etc. Now coming to the components of the map. There are three components of the map: title, direction and scale. Now title. Title means the name which we give to the map. This is necessary to identify the map. Suppose for example, soils of India, political map of India. Then coming to the direction. We all know that without direction, one can never reach his destination. So direction is a relative term and it is expressed in relation to a given point. For example, Hyderabad is towards the south of Delhi. There are four main directions which are known as cardinal points also: north, south, west and east. You can see in the figure here, this is north, this is south, this is east and this is west. These are called as cardinal directions or cardinal points. Then the directions between this main points, that is north and east, that is known as northeast. South and east is known as southeast. South and west is known as southwest, and north and west is known as northwest. These are known as intermediate directions. Then importance of direction. We study the phenomenon of celestial or the heavenly bodies. Okay, earth rotates from west to east on its axis. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. We refer to these directions to find our destinations on the map. Now Army, Navy, Air Force also work on the basis of direction. So for students, direction are important to study the map of a country or town. Now finding directions. There are four ways of finding direction: using magnetic compass, with the help of rising sun, with the help of pole star, with the help of bearing. Okay, now what is the magnetic compass? I'll show you a magnetic compass. This is called as a the compass. Okay, this compass, you can see, this is the most popular method of finding the direction. It has got a needle which always points to the north, and this magnetic needle, it swings freely on a dial on which the cardinal points are marked. When placed on a flat surface, the needle will swing and come to rest on the north-south direction, and this is known as Mariner's compass also. Then with the help of the pole star. Pole star always points towards north and is always visible in the sky. In northern hemisphere, there is a constellation of 7 stars known as Ursa Major or Great Bear. It is called as Saptarishi in India. Then with the help of the rising sun. We know that the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. If we stand facing the sun in the morning, we are facing east. West is our back. Left hand points towards north. Right hand points towards south. With the help of bearing. Bearing is used to measure directions in the clockwise direction. Now the term bearing is used in navigation to refer to our direction of motion. It is measured in degrees. The next is the scale. What is a scale? A scale is a measuring line that shows the relation of distances between 2 points on a map, or as a definition we can take a ratio between a distance measured on a map and the corresponding distance measured on a land, connecting the 2 points represented by some unit. For example, 1 centimeter to 1 kilometer. That means 1 centimeter on the map represents 1 kilometer on the ground. Then types of scales. There are 3 types of scale: verbal scale or statement scale, then numerical scale or representative fraction, and the next is graphic or linear scale. Now what is verbal scale? The scale represented or expressed in words. Example, 1 centimeter map represents 50 kilometer on the ground. Then RF scale or numerical fraction, or which is known as representative fraction, shows ratio between the distance on the map to the distance on the ground. Example, RF 1 is to 50,000 means 1 centimeter on the map represents 50,000 centimeters on the ground. RF is as a ratio, it is written distance on the map by distance on the ground. RF is equal to 1 by 50,000, and this is the more accurate and universally accepted method. Then graphic or linear scale. It represents relationship between particular distance on the map and the actual distance on the earth. Like example, linear scale is equal to 4 centimeter. You can see a linear scale. It is graduated 0, 1, 2, 3 kilometers. Scale is 2 centimeter represents 1 kilometer. On the left hand side of the 0, that is this part, 2 centimeter compartment is divided into 10 parts. This 2 centimeter compartment is divided into 10 parts showing 100 meter. Each, as there are 1000 meter, is 1 kilometer. And this is the most accurate method of the map. Now next comes the significance of the map study. Why is map study required? Okay, map have become invaluable in today's practical world as they serve as the storehouse of information. We can find our destination by using global positioning system, which is known as GPS, and also GIS. Then graphical map portrays the natural features, man-made features and cultural features using appropriate colors and symbols. Now for the map study, colors are important and in conventional signs and symbols. These colors are universally accepted, like yellow color, which shows the cultivable land, plateaus, deserts and plains. Green color, it shows forest area or lowland areas. White color, rocky areas or bad land, hence which is not cultivable, uncultivable land. Blue, perennial lined rivers, wells, perennial streams, lakes and ponds, water bodies in general. Brown colors shows the height and relief features like mountains. Black, dry streams and survey trees. Red, permanent huts, settlement, cities. Next comes the symbols. On every map, certain signs and symbols and letters are used to represent the features on the earth's surface. These signs and symbols, they are known as the conventional signs and symbols. A variety of features are shown with the help of this signs and symbols, and the symbols are universally accepted. What do you mean by universally accepted? They are accepted all over the world. Now we'll see a list of conventional signs and symbol, and this list is known as legend. Like here you can see representation of the political boundaries. You see this symbol shows the international, or it is represented by bold dots and dashes. Then this kind of symbol, it shows the state boundary with the countries are demarcated by a single dash and dot line. As you can see, varieties of such symbols are there, which all you have to study. Then there are representation of transport and communication also, which are metal road, unmetal road, cart track, pack track, river drive with water channels, then tank, permanent hearts, capital city, and here also you can see some other signs and symbols which you have to study. Thank you. In the next video you will get the rest part of the explanation.